Hello everybody, this is Aurathas and welcome back to Frostpunk. So, I went ahead and, because a bunch of you pointed out that I did kind of skip over the tutorial. I went through all the tutorial stuff that's currently available before I started this episode. But I have not actually played anything in this episode. Well, since the last episode. So, nothing's happened off camera except me sitting here reading through all the tutorial shit that popped up. Which I'm pretty sure you guys would rather not sit here and watch me do. Now, looks like we have 10 people that need to be treated. I don't know if I have multiple... I don't remember if I have multiple healthcare areas. Need to find out. I know I have at least one. Right. House. Ah, yeah, we have the 2 medical posts right here. So we have enough people to care for those 10. Okay. This dude's coming back with the expedition, so I am going to need houses. But we don't actually have enough wood for the houses. Or research, or frankly, anything. So this dude needs to... I need more workers.
Work time!
Like, pure and simple, I need more workers. Let's see. Tents, because I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, that's not even remotely enough to cover all the new Scouts have returned. We have now 26 homeless people. That's cool. So I need 2 more tents aside from what I just built. That shouldn't be hard. We should be able to pull that off right now. It's heartwarming to see families reunited after so many hardships, but shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. They'll surely help us find our footing. Bets as to whether or not they're all dead. Well, I'm sure some of you already know if they're all dead, because, you know, some of you guys have already played or watched other people play this at this point. Let's go to the sturdy shelter. I kind of want to explore this way before I explore the shit that's close in. I don't know why. Sturdy shelter tells me a bulky cylindrical construction stands on a small hill. The Union Jack flies over it, but there's no sign of movement. I don't know. Sturdy shelter seems to me to be like, you know, there might be people there. Even though I don't really have the resources to take care of more people. Okay. Our people found a trail leading into the wilderness. We should follow it. We must find other people and ask them to help secure our survival. Alright, I need more tents, though. Good and simple, we need tents. I cannot afford to build a longer road than that. We'll kind of want to just connect the road all the way. Maybe wood? Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna have people sick as hell tonight. I can help put a few more of them up, but it's not looking great. Oh, shit. We have a bunch of new people, too. We need wood. Collect all that wood. I know it's gonna... Oh, that's wreckage. Never mind. Collect all of that. Yeah. Okay, people are eating. What you need? Cold homes. Captain, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when it's cold and ask you to address the problem. You'll have to start heating 4 cold homes within 24 hours, then keep them heated for 2 days. Let's heat some homes? See, the problem here is I don't know. I'm assuming it's these homes that are cold? Oh, these 4, yeah, right here. That have snow on them. Okay, nobody is currently homeless, it says. How do I heat this? Would a steam hub do it? When powered by the generator, these contraptions create additional smaller heat zones around them. Each active steam hub consumes 3... Okay, that seems to be the way to go. It's the end of the workday. Oh, I can make a law. child shelters. We already did that. Do we want our children to help as medics or engineers, apparently? Education is the key to our future. Let's teach our children medicine so they can help with the sick. Raising the efficiency. Engineering. Education is key to our future. Children from child shelters will help with workshops, speeding up research. Ooh. I need the engineer apprentices.
Hear me, hear me. New law.
I need to still build a child shelter as well. Yeah. People are getting sick. Seriously, let me research the Steam Hub. And we can knock all this shit out very quickly. Come on. Research the fucking Steam Hub. The shelter is well supplied and built to withstand even the worst weather. An advanced steam heating system protects it from the cold. Ooh, I can use all that. The shelter is comfortable and well equipped with emergency supplies. There's a notice posted by the heavy round door. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This means there's another city out there. A signpost by the trail points in two directions. London, 1,934 miles. Home, 27. Sites discovered. Steel Bridge. Okay, I'm going to take the resources. I feel like we need to check out the Steel Bridge. Because I want him to go home and take, apparently, all the supplies he's carrying, but I want to see what's over here. Then we'll go home, I think, and take all these supplies. Wood crates depleted, okay. Sure, deplete this one now. I'm fine with that. Alright, now we can dismantle this. How you doing up here? You doing fine. Okay. Research. Oh, we are not going to finish that research today. Oh no, we are. Oh, that's the Book of Laws. I was looking at the wrong damn thing this whole fucking time. Before we do that, let's build the Steam Hub. Tech, Steam Hub. Oh shit. That right there would just cover all of those places, but I feel like the overlap is going to be a problem. I don't want it to overlap with this right here. That seems like a waste. This is already covered. So if I put a steam hub right there, it's like, okay, this area is going to be doubly warm. And I don't need that. Those are not the people bitching and complaining right now. So how about I do this? Build the road, guys. Thank you. The steam hub seems to need to be connected to the road. So how about we put it right there so there's no fucking overlap. There we go.
Workday
Look at that. That's beautiful.
It's off time.
Scouts have reached the bridge to Winterhome. Hell's an automaton. A brass plaque on the bridge tower reads, built by the people of Winterhome in AD 1887. The bridge is kept completely snow-free by a working automaton. We stopped the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it, even more so at the huge automatons sweeping snow from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city or disassemble it for resources. Ooh. Well, I'm not sure what the hell it does, but it's been keeping this thing free of snow. Would it do the same for me? Like clean my roads? Whatever, we'll send it home. Automaton sent to the city. We reprogrammed the automaton and sent it on its way. As it disappeared in the distance, walking steadily towards our city, the first wisps of snow started to settle on the bridge. Alright. Several vehicles and tents. We can see people moving between them and smoke rising from the camp. Ooh, let's do that. I mean, while we're out here, I mean, to save, like, rather than run back every damn time, you know? Alright, we've done some pretty good things here. I feel like the coal thumper, by pumping pressurized water into underground coal deposits, the coal thumper washes the precious resources to the surface, forming a pile of up to 560 coal per standard workday, enough for 2 gas. Wow, okay, give me that. That sounds fantastic. What you want? The search for other cities' deserted bridge. Finding the path to Winterhome proved that we're on the right track, but raised questions. Why was the bridge deserted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. We'll find out in Winterhome. So my dude's on the path to Winterhome, I assume. Okay, I need to build a child shelter now. I think I have the resources. Yeah, I do. Let's put it... I want to kind of leave this place open for more homes. So I think we'll put the child shelter here. Yeah, no, I don't like how that takes up all that. And I might actually break down this road so I can make a solid like arc of houses right there. Well, this actually seems like a good fit for it. So put the child shelter there to fulfill my promise. Get to it. Hope rises. The child shelter is ready and the children are safe inside. People can work without worrying that something will happen to their kids. Damn straight. As long as it keeps you fuckers productive, right? Find another settlement. Oh, Jesus, that's gonna take fucking ever to get home. Oh, I guess this isn't home. We kind of stole the thing from whoever it belonged to. Gotta move on, chaps. There's still plenty of work to do. Hell yeah, there is.
Brace yourselves. Home is coming.
Oh, that is bullshit. You promised people warmth, you broke your promise. How did I break my promise? I fucking built the heat. Not my fault the temperature just dropped. The fucking... That's bullshit right there. That displeases me. There is no more wood for me to collect. Ooh, this is a fucking problem. Uh-oh. Huh. My scout has some wood, though. If I can bring the scout back, I can build a... What's this that got too cold? Real quick. Medical post. Fuck. The heater on. Is that insufficient still? Bastards. Let's see. Yeah, I can build a... Can I? Actually build a... No, I can't build a sawmill. I need 10 wood. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Shit. Well, we're gonna do the research, and I'm gonna wait for these guys to get to their...
Time to get to work.
Find new survivors. This is a convoy carrying workers that got lost in the blizzard. They are weak and have no provisions. We should listen to their story and escort them to our city. The workers who were riding in the convoy told us they were heading for the city of Winterhome. We were supposed to follow the signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up, they say. We tried to follow a search pattern to find it, but we ran out of fuel. Escort the survivors to the city. Because I need the wood as well. I would send them on to explore, but I need the damn wood. Like, there is nothing to it. I need wood. We're gonna go basically a 24-hour period with nothing. One coal pile depleted. What about the other one? This is getting dangerous. Can I research anything else? Because that last one, this just required steel. Wood. Wood. Yeah, we can't even research it. Maybe. 12 wood and 4 steel. Let's do that. Damn it, stop clicking on the trees. Oh shit, what do you want? A note of thanks. We just wanted to thank you. Back in London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this world, in this new world you're creating, we can see that things will be different. It was the right thing to do. Honestly, I just didn't want to piss you guys off. I don't care if it was the right thing to do or Adaptation. So we can move down this path, I think. Care house for the amputees and gravely ill. Extra rations for the ill to speed up recovery. I like that option.
New law. A new law has passed.
I kind of don't like the idea of my people taking. I can build this now. I feel like this is a good spot for it, right? Or actually, I feel like this is a better spot for it. Because no matter what, I can't get those trees up in the corner there. As far as a road goes, I can just do this. And it'll be connected. I can get wood again! Can I get some more food too? Look how pale I am.
Gather your tools.
No,
The
you
shift
sneaky
is ending.
fuckers. I'm gonna need more food. I just noticed how bad that looks. Let's see. Let's send some people. I know this is bad. I know. It's a bad thing to send our people to collect just off on the trail here. Because it's so fucking cold. But they need shit to do. Scouts have returned safely to the city. Okay, cool. Thanks for all them resources. I need to send you back out. Weather's gloomy cave. Yeah, let's start exploring the ones next to us now. We need houses, and we have... Shit, where is our economy? Medical. Full. Shit. Can I activate that whole... I don't have a food ration. Oh, I did bring back a lot of food. Okay. Give it to him. I want them to recover quickly so this dude has a place to go. We need houses. Houses. That's pretty generous for what we actually have. It's like, we need houses. They're not really houses, but you know what? Be happy with what I'm giving you. That's 4. We need 5 more, actually. Got a little bit right here. So what I want to do is I actually do want to get rid of this fucking road. It has no reason to be here anymore. And it is frankly just in our way now. Oh, did nobody need to actually do that manually? Fuck you. That should give us enough houses. Yes, okay. Now, we need a coal thumper. Which is a weird-ass name for an item, but we need a coal thumper. Maybe... here? Sure. Possibly. This anymore. Whatever. Go build the coal thumper.
Work time.
Oh shit,
Get back
research.
to
I can do
work.
research now. Build a steelworks. Faster gathering sounds awesome. Let's do that. Because it seems like my people... Mild frostbite. Fuck! Has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if people have to work in such cold. Okay, then. None. None. If I'm gonna do this, I should probably do this. Because nobody was getting that shit. Nobody was having that problem when I had a damn gathering post. And my understanding is if I'm gonna do a coal thumper, I need gatherers, right? This is just a guess, though. So I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Hey, dude! You are much bigger than I thought you were. Holy hell. What you gonna do? Automatons. I do need to look at this. Why is it when I click on that to check the tutorial, it does not actually take me to... Because I've seen all this. Why doesn't it take me to the automaton? The automatons can replace entire crews in most workplaces. They are produced in the factory and work 24 hours per day. Their initial efficiency is 60%, but it can be raised by researching upgrades. An automaton recharges itself twice daily from the generator or steam hub without interfering with its operation. That is expensive. Alright, so I can put him to work somewhere. I'm gonna put some workers here to fuel that light to produce the coal. And then I think instead of... I'm gonna put a gathering post. Where does the coal actually show up? I assume it was showing like these little symbols in front of it. I'm assuming out here. So let's build the road out. That. Cool. Faster gathering research. Fantastic. I feel like it's time to go to the next level. Drawing boards. Cool.
Finish
Build
your
this,
labors,
please.
people. The work day is up.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna send the automaton there for now. It can collect all this crap. Like, it can collect, yeah, coal and steel for me. 24 hours a day. Now, we need food. So, another hunter's hut would probably not go amiss at this point. Let's do that. I have plenty of people I can... Oh, goddamn. The cave is or was inhabited. There are a number of footprints leading to its entrance. We should check if there's someone still alive up there. Explore. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from... That's never a good sign. Coming from a cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one and feasting on them. Risk attacking the bears? We had to help the survivors. When our scouts attacked the bears, the people in the cave joined them, and together they drove the beasts away. Unfortunately, the scouts died from their injuries. Fuck. But I did get more than I lost, so... The people saved set out towards our city, guided by a map made by the scouts. I cannot do without scouts, though. Can I make more? Yes. I have people for it. Go to the observatory. We'll go back this way next. Go to the city. Yeah, we have a lot of sick people that are not able to get into the fucking hospital. So I need to build yet another medical post. Fuck's sake, that's gonna get annoying. It's like, how dare these fucking people get ill? I feel like, as much as I don't want to fucking do this, I feel like the right move is going to be to build this road up here and put in another damn steam hub. I feel like right there's good. Alright, guys. Work your asses off. No coal has been produced yet. Well, it's about to warm up, thank God for that. Book o' Laws. Yeah, no, show me. Not trio. Care house. The gravely ill and amputees will be cared for at low cost in special homes. You will have to build a care house, but hope will rise. Residents of care houses, and you have to. Oh, yeah. Just that part alone. Pause.
A new law has passed.
I need to build a care house. Are you still picking up wood for me? You are. Excellent. Care house then. Health. Fuck. Hell's coming. Get to work, dudes.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Ooh, right there. And it looks like I'm gonna need another medical post, although I don't have people working at this one. Max out people. Cool. Care house promise fulfilled. Yep. Alright, so there's the coal, so that's where I need to put a gathering post, is like right here. Because as soon as these resources up here are drained. Cool, thank you. Generator power, generator range. More scouts. Yeah, I'm going more scouts. The faster I can explore the wasteland, the more shit I can get. Wasteland. Well, it is essentially a wasteland. I'm not gonna feel bad for calling it what it is. Max that shit out. You know, since we have so many engineers, part of me, I need another medical post. There is no question on that. Part of me is thinking we need another workshop. Yes. 2 workshops are better than 1, right? Scouts have reached the observatory. Something's amiss at the observatory. Snow covers the precious instruments and the dome is open, letting out a thin column of smoke. Someone's inside. Ooh, survivors. Instead of astronomers, we were met by some of our lost people. They explained they came here for help, but found everybody dead. The astronomers continued their observations until they starved. What was so important for them? They wrote it up in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can be explained solely by the fouling of the atmosphere by the southern volcanoes. The sun is actually dimming. Crash site is what we discovered, but we are going to escort people home before we check out a crash site. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm researching a second set of scouts. I ain't got them yet. Alright. People are starving. Fair enough. I now have people going out to get food. Oh shit. Get to work. Now everybody's being cared for. Fuck yeah. Scouts have returned to the city with more fucking people. Oh boy. Well, you know where we're gonna put them, right? Oh, that's all the material I fucking have. Well, come morning. Oh, hey, shit. I'm gonna send you to the weather station this time because that thing's blinking at me. What's up? Survivors reached the city. Sir, a group of survivors reached our city. They are tired, they need a place to rest, a bite to eat, and perhaps some medical attention. But they are ready to lend a hand. Oh! No! Work time. Damn straight work time.
Get moving.
Okay, as much as this doesn't seem to be the most important thing, I need to build those roads. So I can build how many more tents? More than I actually have the resources for. There, all those are inside the heating zone. Far as I can fucking tell. That plume of smoke's in the way. More food is so very necessary. Add new research, huh? Okay. Sawmill upgrade. Charcoal kiln. Ooh, coal mining. It's a wall. Drills into the walls of our crater. Oh, I'm gonna need a steelworks. I can't focus on this. I need a steelworks. I need actual steel. What you need? A note of thanks. Someone has left a note at the care house. It reads, "Thank you. With all the work we have to do, it's hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make life a little easier for us all. You're welcome. In exchange, work yo asses off." Yeah, I'm gonna research a steelworks. Okay, so this is done. Let's break that down. I think what we're gonna do is I need trees at all times. Like, I can't be going all night waiting for fucking wood. And I know we need to just go ahead and bite the bullet and put a house here. Tents. Being rather generous calling it a house, huh? What you want now? People are hungry.
Rest, folks.
Let's feed them. You'll have 3 days to feed everyone. I know, people. Not like I'm starving you fuckers on purpose. Food. Hunter's hut. I'm gonna put it over here, I guess. Maybe even here. No, I want to keep this for medical facilities, so Hunter's hut needs to go here. Get it done before nightfall, during nightfall, whatever. Fuck. The reason I wanted to get it done that quickly is I need... should I need 20 wood? Boom, another Hunter's hut. How we build it? Ugh, I don't like how that is displayed, but whatever. Cool. Now have the wood to go up like this. Yeah, this is a rather haphazard base, and believe me, if it bugs you, it bugs the shit out of me, guys. Look, guys, I'm working on the food issue, alright? I need 40 wood to get my next set of scouts. This is getting bad. Prosthetics. Everyone wants to contribute to the survival of our city. If we can bring amputees back to full fitness, we should do. Oh. I don't have to build anything for that either. It's just, hey, we can make prosthetics now. Although prosthetics can't feed us. I suppose I can send an automaton at a...
The work shift starts.
Hey, meat's back on the menu. And the next night the people go out to... hunt, we've got 4 of those things going now. Food and shelter. What's a good way to upgrade ship? Bunkhouse. A dwelling for 10 people that is adequately... Ooh, yeah, no, we need that. Also... Steelworks. Oh. Is it... Oh, does it have to go in an actual specific place? I see. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the road. Wow, that sucks. I'm gonna take the road out to here. Take the road up to... And I need a lot more wood for this. Because now I can reach to here. And I'm gonna do this because I want to build another steel mill. I get the feeling steel is going to be very important as we progress. have the people. Shit, I have a lot of engineers that ain't doing a damn thing. Do the engineers make a difference? Like, I know that there's some buildings that only engineers can work at, but does it really matter? Out of curiosity? Like, if I put engineers in a job that's actually okay with either type, do the engineers get a bonus? Steam cores and coal. There's nobody in the weather station, but everything still seems to be operational. We could try to find out what the scientists from Winterhome are working on. Grim forecast. We found scientists' notes. They predict that the Great Cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they've moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Take the resources. Coal mine or... Well, we need to see what the hell's in Winterhome. Our people are kind of big on what the hell's... Damn it, what? Abandoned station. The recent report from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some are starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea. A few are lamenting openly. I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses, not tents and wooden shacks. Well, fuck you guys too, though. I'm trying. Okay, my automaton is going to give me enough wood to trigger another group. And you guys are going to go to the crash site nearby. I don't know if this is going to extend out as much as this one did. I actually don't know how much of this map is explorable. Maybe Winterhome is the end on this side. I don't know. But there's a lot of space, so maybe have this guy explore out this way and this guy explore out this way if there's more. Alright. Cookhouse is fine. It just needs meat, which our hunters are doing every fucking night. Come on, hunters, bring back a lot of food. A lot of food. Fuck you.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
That is not what I needed to see. Food. Okay, so we don't have starving now.
Get back to work.
That's nice. We don't have starving people now. What the hell's a hothouse? A few hardy crops can be grown here, supplying up to 30 raw food a day in exchange for a steam core. I only got 2 steam cores. What else do I need steam cores for? Drills into the walls of... Ooh, that takes a steam core too to give me wood on a regular basis. Coal mining. Extracts up to 240 coal per standard workday from underground. Damn! I mean, that's nice, but again, I need a steam core. I feel like these are going to increase my... Oh, coal consumption is doubled when the settings... Well, that shit now. Coal is always important, so let's do coal. I'm good on wood for a while because our automaton is filling this shit up. People are collecting coal from this. Yeah, the automaton will take care of this, and then I can build another... It looks like I have a couple areas of a shit ton of trees that I can use for coal. I mean, I can use for a sawmill, so I really don't need to focus on that. But another sawmill, though, not be a bad idea. Because they're going to get broken down eventually. These are those structures that... Hi. I didn't send anybody back. The search for other cities, man from Winterhome. We found an exhausted man at the edge of our city. He said that he came from Winterhome, a settlement located not far from here, and that he was the last survivor. Winterhome is dead. Everyone's dead. There's no hope for survival in this accursed wasteland. You're all doomed. You must escape. Those were his last words. One of our people died. Whoa! The news has shot. Was it that dude who showed up? The news has shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements and construction crews here. People living normal lives in homes heated by generators, but we're alone. What's going on? Terrible. All these poor people. We can't end up like them. We must save ourselves and our children. We must go back. We should never have left Britain. Whoa! Do not take all my hope. What the fuck is wrong with... Hey! Winterhome has fallen. They're all dead? How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. I must leave in purpose. Ooh. People are shaken, racked by fear and doubt. They've lost hope in our chance of survival. Desperation could quickly push them to commit reckless acts. You have to unite them behind a vision of the future. Decide what will give them purpose and restore hope, or else our city will descend into the chaos that consumed Winterhome. Order and discipline, or faith and spiritual strength. Huh. I mean, I like order. I can see the benefits to just off the top of my head to either of these. Order will provide for more security, and people are going to want, like, cops, basically. So I'm gonna go with order and discipline. Do a neighborhood watch. Build 2 watchtowers. Gotcha.
New law! A new law has passed.
I don't know if that was the right option, but that is what I am going with. What do you want? A word of advice. First, death. One of our people has just died. Sickness, accidents, and deadly cold will keep claiming lives in this harsh world. We need a way to dispose of the body. I just used a law, you fuckers. Watchtowers. 10 wood and 5 steel. Okay. So where is my automaton? What's he doing? Oh, he's still working at that song then, okay. What? The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, we've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared that they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try to change your mind. You say order will save us? Nonsense. What are we going to orderly decide? Who to eat first when we start to starve? If we don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down. I mean, admittedly, food's kind of short right now. Your people are divided. Some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city for London in 15 days. They'll try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. Many people may join them. I know I'm working on it. Food is an issue. I know this thing. Alright, so my people are collecting a fair amount of meat every fucking day, but it looks like one cookhouse is not enough. And I know a cookhouse needs to be kept. So, first of all, I want to see if I need another... I know I don't need another medical post right now. Okay, I just want to see how far over it requires my... resources, not resources, tech. Food, damn it. So a cookhouse can fit there perfectly. We are... Hey. We climbed up to the edge of the city. We stood there speechless, staring at the scene of devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed and the generator has exploded. Somebody left it on overdrive too long. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The City Chronicle describes the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair. The following squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy lasted fights for dwindling resources and the eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us, we're eating our dead, there's no hope. Freshwater Springs and the American camp. May they rest in peace. You know what? Let's go to Freshwater Camp. Where's the American camp? Wait, how did you discover the American camp from over here? Was there a map in that town? Cold homes. Start heating 11 of the cold homes within 2 days. That may be difficult. We were so close to more research. That's when our expedition was split up when our vehicles crashed during a snowstorm. Some of our precious supplies should be here. Explore? There is plenty of priceless supplies in the wrecks of our expedition. Searching among the crates scattered in the snow behind the wrecks, we found the bodies. They're tangled together in a single frozen mass, as if these people were trying to find at least a bit of warmth just before they died. We could do nothing for them, not even bury them. This is depressing. How about you head back to the city with those supplies before I send you to the American camp? Alright. Food, though, we're doing well. Like, it says we have 3 people that are... Thank you. I was about to say it. It says we have 3 people that are hungry, but we have rations. Ah. Order. Watchtower. Where can I fit said watchtower? Huh. I like the idea of putting it, like, dead center like this. That radius is pretty nice, actually. So if I put one here... and then one... Oh, god damn it. Okay. Well, one here. Yeah, I didn't like how that turned out. That'll cover a fair amount of the houses. Is this it's in my fucking way? Hunters. I feel like it might not be a bad idea to tear down a tent like this one and build a new home. Not a child shelter. Bunkhouse here to save the people that are about to get evicted. That. And then put a watchtower right there dead center. And then I can build a road over here. I am just going to do that. There we go. That works fine for me. Oh shit, you're done. You know what? I have workers. Scouts have reached the freshwater springs. What'd you find? Several pools are kept from freezing by a hot spring deep underground. Patches of hardy lichens cling to the bare rock at their edges. It looks like a good place for a hideout. Search! Near the freshwater springs, we met some refugees from Winterhome. They are a sorry sight and seem to be completely unmoved by the fate of their city. Ask what kept them from starving. They look away, then mumble something about eating lichens. Yeah, no, we know what you did. I mean, I wouldn't want to admit it either. This. Oh, we can build it. How do you build an outpost? Is that research I don't have yet? Probably. Okay, so we have more people coming. What? People join the Londoners. Yeah, no, I figured. The game said some of you would. The traitorous fuckers. As promised, you built and manned watchtowers to maintain order in the city. Rises. Alright, so one thing I also want to do. So these fighting arenas, right? They raise morale. At least that is my understanding. I kind of want to pair fighting arenas with houses, like with watchtowers, because they have a similar radius. So, like, I kind of want to tear this fucker down this fucker down. Let's do that. Tear this and this. Go. Yeah, no, I get it.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
Food and shelter. Let's go with the medical post upgrade for now. Okay, cool. So now, I want to put a fighting arena here. And then I can build bunkhouses. Yeah, I feel like a lot of our housing was placed on this front row, was placed pretty badly. Scouts number 3 have returned safely to the city with a lot of food and wood. Thank you, dude. We'll visit the Americans now. Now, I know I'm tearing down a lot of houses, and it sucks. Now I feel like I'm fitting... Yeah, now I feel like I'm using the space to a very nice degree. Also, is there an upgrade option? Can one upgrade? Can I? Oh, I can build on top of tents. Okay. I know that used up a ton of resources, but bunkhouses are warmer. What? Timely intervention. Sir, a child climbed the generator, slipped and fell, but was thankfully caught by a neighborhood watch member who was on patrol nearby. He then escorted the child to his mother and gave them both a good talking to. It could have ended with a broken leg or worse if it weren't for our watchmen, the neighbor commented. We're lucky to have them. You are indeed. Remember that shit when the Londoners try to recruit yo asses? Just remember. One of us is saving you dudes. One of us is trying to get you killed. Nice. How many homes are livable? 8 of 11. Okay. So it does seem like the bunkhouse may be the solution to our living situation. Excellent. Now maintain that for a day. Well, I don't see any cold ass shit coming up, so I think we good. Food is crossing over into overflow, though, so let's go to adaptation. I want to give people hope. And I'm assuming cemetery versus corpse disposal is probably better. So we're going to go with cemetery.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Cemetery. We only need 1 per city, and I'm pretty damn sure a cemetery is not going to require... So is this empty? Almost. I'm pretty sure a cemetery is not going to require heating. So, how about we put it... I mean, I guess I could cram it right there. Glad we'll treat the dead with dignity. Come on. The Londoners gain more followers. Fuck the Londoners. The cemetery has been established. Now we can put our dead to rest. So anytime somebody dies, that... Hell yeah, fuckers.
Get back to work.
Citizen needs cold at home and bad food. I have enough food now that, yeah, I can go to... I can switch to better, like, other rations. Where's the other cookouts? Yeah, I can switch to standard meals from soup now. I have enough meat. I need a place to keep my shit, though. Resources. Resource depot. Now, a resource depot, I remember distinctly reading that it does not need to be cooled. I mean, heated. So I need to make this for food. What's up? There's not a living soul in the camp. We found about a dozen emaciated bodies. Surprisingly, most of them were amputees fitted with prostheses. Starved Americans. The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Searching the tents, we found victims of hunger. Most of them have badly worn but sophisticated artificial limbs wearing a company symbol, Tesla Manufacturing. We can only bury them and take their equipment. I'll take it. Check out the temporary settlement, please. About 13 minutes, that dude is going to reach us, actually. Many more houses. Or, actually, I built a couple more houses than I needed. Yeah, no, we're fine. I need to pause, though, because I forgot to send you out somewhere else. How about you make your way to the coal mine? Okay, let's look over here. I have people collecting coal very quickly. Sawmill's almost done. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is after... How much coal is sitting right here? 525. Wait. Well, that's a resource depot. I'm like, why is that still under construction, actually? Once this is done, I'm going to destroy it, and I'm going to put another... what do you call it? Gathering post right here next to it. So I have people constantly gathering. And I'm going to send the automaton over here to harvest this shit. Okay. What do I need to build right now? I need to research something. I feel like it's time, if we have the resources, to go to the next level. I feel like we need to push forward with technology. Which also means what I was thinking about earlier. Tech workshop. I feel like we would be well served by a second workshop. Somewhere? Maybe here? Or here. I think I like to look over there. Following the road. There's two workshops. Because we have a lot of engineers.
The shift is ending.
Cool. Okay, so we just need to keep this place warm for another 20 hours. Looks like we could for another couple days. God damn, I need coal. Pause this for a second. We're going to dismantle this building. I'm actually going to send the automaton over here to collect coal 24 hours a day. And you are going to be a food ration storage, I think. Because our hunters are bringing back so much that our food rations are maxing out. Okay, Book of Laws. I want to make people happy again, so I would imagine ceremonial funerals. Those who give their lives in service to the city deserve the highest honor. We will give our dead ceremonial funerals to inspire the living. Loss of hope caused by deaths tab. Okay, does it affect anything right now?
Hear me!
Does not.
New law in the city.
Explore the temporary settlement. The settlement seems to have been abandoned. It consists of several tiny wooden shacks that are now completely empty. An upright boulder stands in its center. Search the area. A walled colony and a dreadnought landing. The center of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder. On its roughly plain surface, someone chiseled the following: May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't. Exiles of Tesla City. We won't touch the monument. We decided to dismantle the huts for wood. That is a lot of wood. Let's go to the walled colony. You realize I know how technology works, right? Again, there a possible way you could take me to the actual research? Yeah, no, I figured this out. Thank you. We only have one in palliative care, so that's got to count for something, right? Dismantle this. It's unneeded. Pretty sure I told you to collect coal.
Time to get to work.
Because coal is not in huge supply right now. But I did learn how to make coal mines, did I not? Ooh, steam cores, huh? I feel like a pair of coal mines is just seeing how important coal is in this game. I kind of feel like, yeah, coal should be the driving steam cores. We've just used our first steam cores. Steam cores are a necessary component in advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city, so let's hope our scouts find them during their expeditions. Sure. Cool. Research. Steam hub range. Lighter scout sleds. What does that do? Scouts will move 50% faster. Oh, shit. Outpost depots allows us to assemble an outpost team, send it to establish a permanent resource outpost far away from the city, and maintain a connection. Ooh, I like that too. Let's go with lighter scout sleds. I feel like we need to leverage the outer. I feel like we need to leverage the main exterior of our base. I like all this, especially the insulation and the flying hunters. Apparently, that's a new type of hunter lodge. Okay. And hunting tactics, I like both of those. Employs fewer workers, blah blah blah. But I feel like we need to leverage the outside world as much as possible. Because looking at how small this area is, there's bound to be shit we are not going to be able to get from here. Okay, so the automaton is collecting coal like crazy. What do you need? A child's plea. Captain, we found a boy frozen to the bone in the cemetery next to a fresh grave. He must have been there for hours. He wants you to call an emergency meeting. He says that if you agree, his mother will wake up to attend it. You must face his loss. Ouch. Just ouch. Hey, we have those guys heading up there. As soon as this is done, I'm gonna upgrade, because I get the feeling if I make a bunch of people homeless to build bunkhouses, I'm gonna fail this mission. And I'm not gonna fail that mission, damn it. I made these houses fucking livable. Lighter scout sled. Okay.
Labors, people. The work day is up.
Okay, cool. I feel like I need to go with something like coal mines, steam coal mines, and advanced coal mines will be 10% more efficient. I want that. I also like the sawmill upgrades. I don't need that right now, though. What I think I need more is hunting tactics and flying hunters. It's just a guess, though. Cool. Colony. Numerous snow shelters expertly built from blocks of hard-packed snow huddle around cold, burned-out campfires. A deathly silence hangs over the colonists. Some of the exiles are still alive, although just barely. We could try to bring them to our city, although they might die on the way. One of the exiles held a diary to his chest. We read the last entry. Exiled from Tesla City with food and fuel running out, we sent the strongest among us to search for help. They're our last hope. We're afraid this refers to those poor Yankees we buried. Leave them to their fate? Fuck you. Rob the exiles? Fuck you. Escort the exiles to the city? Thank you. We pulled the dying exiles from their snow houses and prepared them for the journey to our city. Some of them stirred from their death-like slumber to bless their absent friends for bringing help. We couldn't tell them the truth. Not yet. Yeah, I'm not gonna rob the poor bastards. That just... I mean, I know this game is depressing as fuck at times, but that is just going too damn far. Okay, I need to build some more houses, too. Bunk houses. Okay, cool. That should accommodate everybody that's coming. Promise fulfilled. Damn right I fulfilled my promise. What the hell you think this is? You know, I really miss having 24-hour 24-hour wood coming in, because that is a resource I am suffering on. I'm gonna leave these guys doing it. I'm gonna remove you from here. Put you over here. And then I think I'm gonna build another gathering post. Gathering post? Haha, can't, okay. Can't now. That's actually pretty good. I could build another coal lumber over here if I wanted to. What's up? Writing on the wall. Captain, someone has defaced the walls with predictions of doom. Let's go back. This is troubling. Send watchmen or ignore it. Fall slightly versus fall. Send watchmen to remove it. I need another medical area, especially with the new people coming. Hell, not quite there. 25 wood is what we need. We'll be able to build it come morning, though. And it's in a warm spot. Engineers will work that. We have workers coming, though. Normal workers.
Work time. Get back to work.
What's going on over here? Hey, dude. The coal mine is automated. Its engine is pressurized, but the mining is stopped. The snow around is downtrodden and eerie silence hangs in the air. The coal mine was in operation until very recently. The machinery isn't running now, but there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with it. Perhaps the mine simply extracted its quota or filled the loading bay. We could retrieve plenty of raw materials if we took the machinery apart. Okay, I can restart the mine later if I only take the coal, or we won't be able to restart the mine if I just strip it of resources. Ooh, damn, that's tempting though too. Look at the sheer amount of resources and steam cores. But I might want to build a fucking outpost there, so no. Because I assume that's what it means by restarting the damn thing. Okay. Bunkhouse. Yeah, it's time to start upgrading the homes for everybody else who is in shitty living conditions. Do I not have... Did I click on? Oh yeah, I don't have enough for another bunkhouse, okay. Hunting tactics, hell yeah! Does that mean you give me more food? Healthcare insulation. Medical posts, infirmaries, houses of healing, and care houses will be... Oh, shit. That's going to be important. Cookhouse insulation. Ooh, that's going to be important, too, because if the cookhouse gets too cold, they don't make me food. Shit, insulation seems to be what we need to look into, but I need 30 wood to research anything. Oh, hey. Conveniently, you're going to go with healthcare insulation first. We are going to send you back out to the Dreadnought landing. And some people need places to live, and guess what? We actually can accommodate to an extent. These areas are not warm in the slightest, but we already know how to fix that. We just need places for them to sleep.
Workday ends.
I know I can put a steam... What is it? One of those generator thingies? What do they call it? This little fucker. A steam hub. Book of Laws. I think we've finished everything I kind of want out of here. I mean, I like the option for an emergency shift, but I don't really see it as being necessary yet. Dueling law. Sometimes people will be killed in a duel. House of Pleasure. Prostitutes can be employed in each pub to further lower discontent. Hope will fall slightly. I don't know. That seems... I don't know about that now. That does not seem like the right way to go. Morning gathering? We'll gather each morning, make sure our goals and priorities for the day are clear to everyone. Each morning gathering will increase hope. I like that.
Hear me, hear me.
It helps them to see if their
New law in the
neighbors are
city.
still alive and what's going on. Yeah, I can live with that. Hey, we have a lot of people that are unemployed, apparently. Is that what that means? Livable, chilly. Yeah, no, I need to fix that. What is this? Storage near capacity. Gotcha. Okay, so I need more resource depots. I feel like I'm just going to build them across like this up here. I'm going to make both of those a coal one. Because we don't get anywhere near our max level of wood. Yeah, we got people getting you food. It's alright. Let's heat some homes. One way to do this is to give the people who are in tents, not tents. I mean, that does seem to be the most... Yeah, so even the people that were right there were just, like, freezing their asses off. 10 steel. I'm not getting more steel till morning. What you need? Another act of vandalism. Hope will fall. Yeah, remove it. Vandalin. I don't know what the hell vandalin is. Ah. Coal. I know we don't have enough wood right now, but I'm hoping that changes. Watch members beaten. Captain, members of the neighborhood watch who were removing the Londoners' slogan have been assaulted. We should do something to protect our people. You have 3 days to open a guard station. We need guards to strike back, or we need guards to secure the street. Securing the street seems to be the nicer way. No, we need guards to basically beat people to death in the streets. I'm pretty sure we don't need that. Okay, so I think this is a good place to stop. We've made a lot of progress. But yeah, I am all out of time for today, so thank you everybody so very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video at all, then please, by all means, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or any combination of those actions that suits you today. And with that, I'll see you next time for some more Frostpunk. Thanks again for watching, guys.